Dear members, good afternoon. I am Krupa Anandpara, Company Secretary of Trent Limited. A very warm welcome to you all to the 73rd Annual General Meeting of Trent Limited, being held through video conference and other audio-visual means. Thank you for joining the meeting. Kindly note that the proceedings of this meeting is being recorded in accordance with the statutory requirements, and the recording will be available on the website of the company post this meeting. To ensure smooth and seamless conduct of this meeting and to avoid any background disturbance, members are placed on a mute mode. Members facing any technical glitch or difficulty in joining the meeting can reach out to the helpline number 02248867000, which is also provided on page number 401 of the integrated report. The company has received 26 speaker registrations. The speakers have been registered on a first come, first served basis. Once the question answer session starts, the chairman will announce the name of the speakers one by one and their audio will be unmuted by the host. The speaker is requested to click the video on button only once and wait till the video is on. If the member is unable to join the video for any reason, they can speak through the audio mode. For better connectivity, we request you to ensure that your Wi-Fi is not connected to any other devices. If there is any connectivity issue at the speaker's end, the next speaker would be invited to join. Once the connectivity improves, the speaker may be called again at the end. In the interest of time and to allow maximum participation, we request the speaker shareholders to keep their speech very brief and avoid repeated questions. In compliance with the provisions of the company law and SEBI listing regulations, the company has provided the members the facility to exercise their right to vote at the 73rd Annual General Meeting by electronic means administered by the National Securities Depository Limited. Mr. Mitesh Shah of Messrs. Mitesh J. Shah and Associates, practicing company secretaries, has been appointed as a scrutinizer for this meeting. E-voting commenced on Monday, 30th June 2025 from 9 a.m. IST and was open until 5 p.m. IST on Wednesday, 2nd July 2025. The e-voting facility will remain open for 15 minutes at the end of the meeting to enable the members to cast their votes. Members who have not voted earlier through remote e-voting can cast their vote during the meeting using the e-voting facility. Members who have already cast their vote should not vote again at the meeting. The voting rights of the members shall be in proportion to their shares held in the paid-up share capital of the company as on the cutoff date, that is Thursday, 26 June 2025. Thank you so much for your patient listening. I now hand over to our Chairman, Mr. Noel N. Tata.
Thank you, Krupa. Welcome, good afternoon, members. Welcome to the 73rd Annual General Meeting of Trent Limited, held through video conference. Thank you for joining this meeting. We are having this AGM virtually, and the company has taken all the necessary steps to enable members to participate in this meeting and vote on the resolutions proposed. As the requisite quorum is present, I now call the meeting to order. Before I proceed further, I'd like to take a moment to pay tribute to Padma Vibhushan, Mr. Ratan Naval Tata, Chairman Emeritus of the Tata Group, who passed away on the 9th of October 2024. Mr. Tata's extraordinary leadership and unwavering commitment to the values of the Tata Group have left an indelible mark on Indian industry and society. His legacy will continue to inspire generations. We remember him today with deep respect and profound gratitude. I would also like to pay tribute to Mr. Zubin Dubash, former director of Trent, who passed away on the 11th of June 2025. His legacy and values will continue to inspire us. And I would also like to express the deepest condolences to the victims of the recent Air India tragic accident. Our thoughts are with the families who lost their loved ones by this unfortunate incident. We offer our prayers and support as they navigate this profound loss. May I now request my fellow board members who have joined this meeting through video conference to introduce themselves, starting with Mr. Harish Bhatt.
Good afternoon, shareholders. I am Harish Bhatt, non-executive, non-independent director of your company, participating in this AGM through video conference from Bangalore. I chair the Stakeholders Relationship Committee and the Risk Management Committee of the Board of Directors. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Harish. Mr. Jayesh Merchant.
Good afternoon, shareholders. I am Jayesh Merchant, an independent director of your company, participating at the AGM through VC from Mumbai. I chair the Audit Committee and the Borrowing and Investment Committee of the Board of Directors. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayesh. Ms. Susan Given.
Good afternoon, shareholders. I'm Suzanne Given, an independent director of your company. I'm attending this meeting through video conference from Europe. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Mr. Ravneet Gill.
Good afternoon, shareholders. I'm Ravneet Gill, an independent director on the board of your company, participating at this AGM through VC from Mumbai. Thank you.
Thank you, Ravneet. Ms. Hema Ravichander.
Namaste and good afternoon, shareholders. I'm Hema Ravichander, an independent director of your company. I'm participating today in the AGM via video conference from Bangalore. I chair the Nominations and Remuneration Committee of the Board of Directors.
Thank you, Hema. Ms. Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw.
Namaste and good afternoon, shareholders. I'm an independent director of your company and I'm joining this AGM through video conferencing from Bangalore.
Thank you, Kiran. Mr. Venkat.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, shareholders. I am Venkatesalu, Managing Director of your company, participating at the AGM through video conferencing from Mumbai. Thank you.
Thank you, Venkat. Mr. Neeraj Basur, Chief Financial Officer, and Ms. Krupa Anandpara, Company Secretary, are here with me. Representatives of Deloitte Haskins & Sells LLP, statutory auditors, and Parekh & Associates, secretarial auditors, are attending this meeting through video conference. Since there is no physical attendance of members required at this meeting, in compliance with the circulars issued by the MCA and SEBI, the requirement of proxies is not applicable. All the registers as required under the Companies Act 2013 are available for inspection. You may please reach out to Krupa in case you wish to inspect the same. The company has received 7 corporate authorization letters representing approximately 38% of the share capital of the company. The notice convening this meeting, along with all the proposed resolutions being considered at this meeting, has been circulated to all the members. I take the same as received and read. Further, there are no qualifications or observations in the statutory auditor's report and secretarial auditor's report. Hence, these reports are not required to be read. All the resolutions mentioned in the notice convening this AGM have been put to vote through remote e-voting, and hence there will be no proposing and seconding of resolutions. The voting results would be announced within 2 working days of the conclusion of the meeting and would be intimated to the stock exchanges and uploaded on the website of the company and NSDL. I authorize Ms. Krupa Anandpara, Company Secretary, to accept, acknowledge, and countersign the scrutinizer's report and declare the consolidated voting results on receipt of the scrutinizer's report. Before I invite shareholders who have registered to speak, I would like to offer some brief remarks on the broader industry and the performance of your company. India's economic trajectory remains robust, with GDP crossing the 4 trillion mark and poised to become the 3rd largest economy globally in the coming years. Within this growth narrative, India's fashion and lifestyle sector continues to expand, driven by favorable demographics, rapid digitalization, rising incomes, and evolving consumer aspirations. The apparel market, valued at approximately 13 lakh crore in 2025, is expected to grow to 18 lakh crore by 2028, at a CAGR of between 10 and 12%. This evolving landscape offers a dual growth opportunity for organized retail, overall expansion of the retail market, and an ongoing shift from unorganized to organized channels. As a prominent player in this space, Trent is well positioned to benefit from these tailwinds. India's retail and lifestyle landscape is transforming rapidly, shaped by rising customer aspirations, a youthful demographic, and digital acceleration. There are huge opportunities ahead of us as we continue to build momentum across our portfolio, with a clear focus on deepening our engagement with customers, becoming more accessible, offering attractive value propositions, and remaining present in their everyday lives, bringing joy to all our stakeholders. 2 years ago, you may remember, I had envisioned that Trent would one day be 10 times bigger. Since then, the revenue run rate has doubled. Both Westside and Zudio now have the scale and reach and enjoy significant consumer awareness and love. The headroom for growth remains enormous, and I'm confident that we will reach this milestone in the not too distant future. As many of you would appreciate, shareholders who have stayed invested over the medium to long term have seen an encouraging play out of our business. Given the seasonality of the business, the nature of the real estate market, and our approach to business model choices, the full year performance is more representative with respect to revenues, operating profitability, and network expansion vis-à-vis any individual quarter. Even more so, I do believe taking a medium to long-term view of the business is relevant given the nature of space that we operate in and the business cycles. Financial year 2025 was a relatively challenging year for overall retail in India. Consumers faced multiple headwinds, including elevated inflation levels that impacted discretionary spends. Nevertheless, our brands continued to gain encouraging traction, including in several Tier 2 and Tier 3 geographies that we entered. Both Westside and Zudio now operate at scale and are witnessing strong volume growth across diverse categories. Operating from over 1,000 large format fashion stores, we have engaged with more than 100 million customers. This year, your company expanded its presence across 64 new cities and added 295 stores. During the year, we crossed the milestone of 1,000 stores across 242 cities. Our fashion and lifestyle portfolio continues to be differentiated by disciplines and choice. Westside, our leading lifestyle concept, has progressively evolved into a unique model with aspirational and exclusive retail brands catering to an audience demanding fresh fashion across men, women, kids, innerwear, beauty, personal care, footwear, and home. As of year end, Westside operated 284 stores across 86 cities, with additional online reach through our digital platforms. Online channels for Westside continue to gain traction and has registered a volume growth of 41%. Weststyle Club welcomed over 5.3 million new subscribers, a 38% growth over last year. Over 90% of Westside's revenues are attributable to its loyal Weststyle Club members. Our value fashion concept, Zudio, continues growing rapidly. Zudio, which offers function and fashion at irresistible prices, is on the way to becoming one of India's biggest lifestyle brands. I'm happy to report that this year, Zudio crossed the milestone of $1 billion in revenue. Zudio is also now more accessible than ever before, with a growing density of presence in multiple micro markets. During the year, we added 244 new stores to its portfolio, taking the store count to 765 stores across 235 cities. Zudio also made its foray into the international market this year with its first store in Dubai, marking the beginning of our global journey. Whilst Westside topped the list of the fastest growing brands in India, as per industry reports, reflecting its strong market presence and sustained brand growth, Zudio, on the other hand, was recognized as India's most admired fashion retailer of the year. Both businesses combined have touched over 100 million customers, reflecting customer trust and resonance with our brands. Emerging non-apparel categories, including footwear, innerwear, and beauty, continue to outperform and contribute to over 20% of the company's revenues. Food and grocery retail, which accounts for nearly 2/3 of India's retail market, remains the most entrenched and high-frequency retail segment. The Indian consumer has evolved rapidly in recent years and is seeking an aspirational product proposition, attractive pricing, and importantly, ready accessibility. Our food business, operated by Trent Hypermarket in a 50-50 joint venture with Tesco PLC, is an integral part of our retail strategy. We are applying Trent's playbook for Star, aiming to set ourselves apart by furnishing an unparalleled value coupled with credible product quality and optimizing the shopping experience through proximity and store layout enhancements. The performance of Star stores operating under this model is encouraging, and we continue to evolve our property portfolio to align with this proposition. Our exclusive retail brands, Fabsta, Clea, Sky, now span more than 660 SKUs and have continued to gain customers' share of wallet. In our food business, the contribution of our own brands is now trending over 70% of revenues. The company has two separate associations with the Inditex Group of Spain. One is Inditex Trent Retail India Private Limited, the entity that operates Zara stores, and the other is Massimo Dutti, India Private Limited, the entity that operates Massimo Dutti stores in India. We currently hold 35% and 20% stake, respectively, in these ventures. As I mentioned in previous AGMs, these entities are completely dependent on Inditex for permission to use the brands and for sourcing the products they sell on terms and conditions determined by Inditex. Hence, we view our commitments as a financial investment only and not strategic long-term investments integral to our retail operations. Coming to the financial results, our brands have been able to capitalize on the growth of the economy with very encouraging results for financial year 2025. On a standalone basis, your company reported a total revenue of 16,997 crore, a growth of 38%, and profit before tax and exceptional items of 2,077 crore, a growth of 56%. Similarly, on a consolidated basis, your company reported revenue of 17,353 crores and profit before tax and exceptional items of 1,943 crore, a growth of 37% and 59% respectively. As in FY25, the retail markets continued to be challenging in the first quarter of the current financial year. We have witnessed headwinds in the context of the geopolitical developments and the early arrival of monsoon and select sourcing disruptions. Nevertheless, I'm happy to report that our revenues crossed 5,000 crore in the quarter for the first time, registering a growth of 20% year-on-year in our fashion business. As I mentioned earlier, the market potential remains immense, and I believe we are well placed to address these opportunities over the near and medium term. While expanding our footprint, we remained committed to our stakeholders and the environment, driven by a strong sense of responsibility. We continue to drive positive interventions, embed sustainability across our operations to align with our ESG agenda. I hope the shareholders enjoyed reading the first integrated annual report for FY25. This report brings together our financial and non-financial performance, capturing how we create value for all our stakeholders in a distinctly Trent way. It also articulates our strategy anchored in the Trent playbook, a disciplined approach that enables us to move with agility, scale with focus, and deliver lasting impact. This year, your board has recommended a dividend of 500%, i.e. rupees 5 per equity share of rupees 1 each for FY25, subject to the approval of shareholders, involving a cash outlay of 177.74 crores as compared to 113.76 crore last year. It also gives me great pleasure to inform you that your company is now included in the BSE Sensex and the Nifty 50. On behalf of the board and myself, I would like to extend a huge thank you to all my colleagues at Trent for their efforts and dedication in delivering these excellent results and for addressing this huge opportunity that lies ahead of us with speed and agility, and to all stakeholders, including members, for your continued trust and support. I will now take your questions, and the first speaker is Dr. Arun Kumar Bopanna. Good afternoon, Arun. Can you hear us? I think there's a problem. Should we move to the next speaker? We come back to Mr. Bopanna, but let's move to Vinod Agarwal. Is there a moderator? No, seems to be a problem at our end.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Yes?
Hello. Yeah, this is Vinod Agarwal speaking. Can you hear me?
Is that Mr. Vinod Agarwal?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Vinod Agarwal speaking.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Please ask your
Yeah. Yeah. Regards and good afternoon to all present in the AGM. Chairman Mr. Noel Tata, CEO and MD Mr. Venkat Salu, CFO Neeraj Basur, and our CS Madam Krupa Anandpura. So good afternoon. And at the outset, my deepest heartfelt condolences on the passing away of Padma Vibhushan, Mr. Ratan Tata. He was the doyen of ethical and fair business practices under his guard, the Tata Group manifold. So I have already sent my email regarding the financials and everything to the company. My only two queries were that we have got subsidiary Booker India Limited, which has done a consolidated TCI loss of 11.17 crores, a joint venture company, Trent Hypermarket Private Limited, with revenue of 2,743 crores, has reported a loss of 70.85 crores, even after an exceptional gain of 18 crores. So the loss would have been 88 crores had that exceptional gain not been there. And Trent Mass Fashion Private Limited, with a negligible business of only 32 lakhs, has reported a loss of 18 crores, sir. Now, the queries on this only, sir. What are the steps taken by the management to turn around Booker International Limited, Trent Hypermarket Limited, and Trent Mass MAS Fashion Limited Private Limited, as these subsidiaries are bleeding our company, sir, to a large extent, sir? How many more stores are we likely to open during the current financial year 25, and by adding how many new towns and cities? I sincerely hope Chairman Ratan Tata's 2-year-old vision of Trent to grow 10x becomes a reality, as we have achieved already 2x of the performance in 2 years. I congratulate the company for receiving various awards as mentioned on page 15 of the annual report. It is also appropriate to acknowledge the personal award bestowed upon our CEO and MD, Mr. P. Venkasalu. I also appreciate the efforts of CS Krupa Anandpura and a team to prepare such a colorful annual report, giving information on all aspects of the company, companies working, brands, stores, types of stores, etc. I also thank Arpit from the CS team for helping me join today's AGM. Yeah, I'm Vinod Agarwal, joined to holder with Meena Agarwal. I sign off. Thanking you for giving me time to speak, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vinod. Thank you. Should we go back to Mr. Bopanna, please? Is he now? Can we hear him?
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for calling me back. Thanks to the CSN team for the well-drafted and visually rich integrated annual report 2024 to 25. It offers shareholders a clear window into Trent's value creation journey, bold in ambition, rooted in values, and well prepared for the decade ahead. I appreciate the collective effort behind this report and congratulate the team on the significant milestone. The notable highlights: open Trent's first overseas store in Dubai. I look forward to visiting it during my next trip next month to Dubai. The increasing use of renewable energy and water recycling, vendor audits that prioritize traceability and compliance, consistent growth without compromising sustainability and ethics. Sir, a note on cruel kindness, sir. It is kind to share such a detailed report, but it is cruel not to have a physical AGM, and that to shareholders which deeply we cherish, and the 3-minute speaking limit restrict genuine engagement also. And I miss Venkatesh's this one presentation. He always gave me a complex with his wonderful presentations. So Venkat, I miss your presentation this time too. I urge to consider restoring in-person AGMs as a gesture of trust and shared ownership, sir. Sometimes the end of one thing is the beginning of something far greater. The exit of Lakme gave birth to Trent, not just a company, but a conviction. A birth that proved Indian retail can be both world-class and value-led. Trent's ascent has been choreographed, not chaotic. It has endured, evolved, and elevated. This is a modern Tata company, transparent, accountable, and future-ready. Mr. Noel Tata, you rightly said we are still in the initial laps of growth. Just 2 years ago, Trent envisaged a 10x expansion, a bold yet calibrated move, which you are successfully doing. Under Venkat, execution has been scaled with discipline. He listens deeply to what is said, and more importantly, to what is not what is left unsaid too. Questions for consideration. What is the typical gestation period for new stores? Are break-even timelines being shortened? How are premiumization efforts balanced with unit economies? Can affordability be preserved while evaluating margins and brand perception? How will Trent evolve into fashion forward for Indian youth? With presence in 242 cities and 2 countries, what's the roadmap for responsible expansion? How is Trent responding to evolving consumer behavior and convenience demands? What is the projected employment impact, direct and indirect in future? As Trent aims to serve the 200 million more consumers, how will you pursue and anchor profitability? Congratulations once again. May Trent continue to be a model of retail growth with conscience and character. I wish you all the best, sir. Thank you very much. I'd like to come and see you sometime after 2 months after I visit your Dubai store. I'll give you the feedback when I visit the Dubai store.
Thank you. Thank you, Arun. The next speaker is Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta. You can just put something in the comments.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Gupta.
Good afternoon, respected Chairman of Directors. My name is Osman Gupta. Joint meeting from the resident of Kolkata. I feel proud to be a sort of and
I'm sorry, we can't understand what you're saying. The line seems to be very bad.
Okay, I feel proud to be a shareholder of Trent under your leadership. With a
Thank you.
so good get a good return in the stock market or as a dividend. And we thanks to our MD and his team for excellent result for 24-25. Thanks to the company secretary and the team for excellent services to the shareholders. Such type of people should be there in the corporate house because I have got 5 calls after got registered myself as a speaker. So this is shows how Tata's group is working to help the small investors like me. And I pay my tribute to Padma Bhushan late Sri Ratan Tata, and I believe that you will follow his legacy to serve the employees and the investors. And you will also try to help the small investors like him who always stand behind the small investors. Whenever small investors raise their issue, he come forward to help them to resolve the issue. And I thanks to Mr. Harish Bhatt. You have a good marketing man in your board, Mr. Harish Bhatt, who is a pioneer of marketing, and he can help you to lead the trend in the country and who can help the management to market the Trent brand. Sir, let me to Trent. This shows that how Tata is doing. Because in early 90s, when Mr. Ratan Tata has took a decision to sell the Lakme brand to Unilever and pay rupees 60 per share to the shareholder at that time, to the shareholder of Lakme. And then he changed the name of Lakme to Trent. Now our share price has from 300 to become 5,000 today, 5,600 today. In last 25 years, we have got a good return as dividend or as appreciation. And your 2 brand is very popular, West Side and Zudio. Kindly explore more Zudio brand in tier 3 or 4 cities to help the people, sir. And sir, what's your future plan with CapEx? How much amount you will invest in your future business? And how you will reward to the investors in future? Because we hope that you will reward to the shareholders. And sir, how you will face the competition from local brand and the stabilized brand? Because I reside in Calcutta, in the Hojiari product, West Bengal is very popular in the India to manufacturing in the Hojiari products. From 1 day baby to 18-year-old boy. So how you will face this competition because your products are very popular and my family always use the West Side and Zudio brand. And my daughter is very admirer of Zudio brand. And sir, last but least, I will tell you one thing. If you can help the customers for future, because quality of a paper packet is poor. आप जो पेपर पैकेट देते हैं ना सर, उसका पैसा लेते हैं 10 रुपया, उसका क्वालिटी बहुत खराब है। जो आपको सप्लाई करता है ना, बहुत क्वालिटी खराब है। क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम जब मैं मिर्जा गालिब स्ट्रीट कलकत्ता वेस्ट साइड से परचेज किया था, तो मैं आपके जो स्टोर कीपर ने 3 बार वो पैकेट बदल के चेंज करना पड़ा। वो पूरा नीचे से डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाता है। तो quality should be improved of the paper packets, sir, in future for the customers, sir. And I strongly support all the resolutions with the hope that we will get good return under your leadership. And thanks again to your company secretary. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Gupta. The next speaker is Dr. Dhara Vipul Jamadar.
Greetings of the day to respected chairman and all the board members of my company. My name is Dr. Dhara Vipul Jamadar from Surat, a proud customer and a loyal shareholder. Firstly, I would like to pay my humble and sincere obeisance and tribute to Shri Ratan Tata. Additionally, I would also like to congratulate and extend my regards to you on becoming chairman of Tata Trust. And I might be young enough to say that you deserve to be at that helm, but my faith is high enough to say that our group deserved you over there, sir, because of your visionary leadership and much more. Further, I would also like to congratulate and commend all the stakeholders of our company for their contributions, due to which our company has performed tremendously well in this particular fiscal year. So, certain questions which I would request you to address are: first, success of our business model have been a classic case study for retailers not only in India but all over the world. Some of our model's salient features, like utilizing the private labels, maximizing full price scales, and avoiding discounts, have led to creation of an impeccable moat in our business, leading competitors to a point of conundrum on how can a company through its retail brands cater to the demands of all sectors of economy. Albeit now being in a dynamic marketplace where inflationary pressure still persists, high amount of competitive threats keeps emerging from organized as well as unorganized markets, and many such related headwinds. How do you see our company's model sustaining in the foreseeable future? Second, with international manufacturers exploring marketplaces and avenues for manufacturing garments after political turmoil in Bangladesh and practicing China plus one policy, can we as manufacturers expect some international manufacturing business from global giants? So, would there be any significant improvement in our manufacturing capital? What is a ratio of in-house and outsourcing business for our private labels? And also, please share your view on how the manufacturing shift is happening in South Asia for the whole world. Third, indubitably, for such robust growth and expansion, R&D, designing and market research, all this requires financial capital. So what are the capex planned for this particular fiscal year, and what will be the sourcing of raising funds? Fourth, all of our brands are growing exponentially and helping us create impeccable reputation. But the only business lagging behind is our Star Bazaar. Despite understanding the tastes of consumers all over the nation exhaustively and offering wide range of products that caters the needs on the base of culture as well as regional needs. What are the challenges and headwinds that we are facing in that business? Additionally, by merging Big Basket along with it, we can create a great retail giant with immense significant digital presence, which Star Bazaar lacks right now. Kindly share your views on it. Fifth, with the recent budget trying to boost the disposable income of the consumers of our nation in order to provide tailwinds to the demand in the marketplace, now along with the lower interest rate cycle and good monsoon, we are heading towards a sweet spot where domestic macros are very favorable, but the international macros are volatile and dynamic that are impacting our businesses across economy on various aspects. So how do you think our business is going to get impacted from it? Last question. Our company is not just a retail company anymore. We are a mighty incubator wherein we are producing and developing various new concepts that in turns develops into trends and further into a successful brand. So what are your views on what kind of fashion and retail business will look, and which new concepts launch can we expect from our company in the coming years? Thank you, sir, for providing this opportunity. It's an honor to be in front of you.
That's a lot of questions. Thank you. The next speaker is Mr. Rajiv Kumar.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mike, I had been in search of buying some lab-grown diamond jewelry, and we were exploring the market. Being a shareholder of Trent, I knew that in the month of October, you had said that you will be coming out with the lab-grown diamond jewelry by the brand name of POM. But it was nowhere to be found. It appears that there have been half-hearted efforts in marketing POM jewelry. Westwide stores in Delhi do not sell these. With great efforts, I traced a store outside Delhi and then had difficulty in locating the POM items. The reason is it is just present in the store as one of the many merchandise items there, and you have to ask them where is that lab-grown diamond jewelry available. And when I went there, they were very small display of jewelry, very small display. And on going there, I found some solitaire studs, ear studs. They were very attractively priced. I bought them immediately. But the price was very attractive, but there was no certification. There was no certification. There was a Tata guarantee that said it will be F and G color, and the clarity will be VS or VVS1. So what I did was I just compared the price of similar type of things available in the market. They are very much in the market. I compared the price of G color VS with the various brands, and the Tata's price was even just 40% of what people are charging, or even less than that. The Indian mentality is people want some guarantee, some certification. My suggestion is if some certification is provided to the jewelry and a breakup is given, I think people will fall for it. And you can dress up the market of LGD. The other thing is, if you just put it, when somebody goes into the market and they want to the website store, they don't find it. It has to be displayed. The best way is there should be a store inside a store. There should be big corners, specially made for it. You should have a huge display. There should be more items. I can give you an example. If you go to London, you find the big stores like John Lewis, Selfridges, Harrods. They have big counters of different items. So in West Side, if it is on the ground floor and you put it in a big, at least 10 to 10 feet of space with a lot of displays, I think people will get attracted. People do not know what is POM, what is lab-grown diamond jewelry sold by Trent. That was my concern. If this can be done, I think. And the second thing is, many companies are giving discount coupons to the shareholders. Can it be implemented? That's all.
At the end. The next speaker is Mr. Naveen Bothra. Or is it Mr. Subramaniam and Naveen Bothra and
Hello. Yeah, Honorable Chairman Noel Tata sir, our MD and CEO Mr. Venkat, other distinguished board members, and the management team at Trent. A very warm greetings to you all, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Naveen Bothra. Pleasure attending the AGM from Delhi. First of all, I would like to congratulate the team Trent on engagement with more than achieving the milestone of 100 million customers through our 1,000 large format fashion stores and all-round accelerated growth in operating numbers with improved margins, and also for achieving the first of $1 million revenue for Zudio and many more to come, sir. Congratulations to the team. Sir, the fantastic wealth creation journey of Trent continues with our inclusion in both the major indices of India Nifty 50 and recently BSE 30 index. In the last 1 year, we have come into both the indexes, which is proud for all the shareholders also, and we kudos to the team for this proud moment, achieving this proud moment, sir. Our appreciations to the team on the various awards and accolades, and special applause to our MD, Mr. Venkat, for his recognition on one of the top 50 leaders in franchising. Chairman, sir, I have the following points for your consideration. The theme of our this year's annual report is agile, scale, and desirable. And in this regard, in the 2023 AGM, we requested your views as to where Trent will be in the next 5 to 7 years. Then you have envisioned that Trent will be 10x of its current size, but you were not committing on the timeline. You said that you will not be able to when it will be achieved. But we as shareholders are reassured in this year's AGM as well as in your chairman's speech today. We have reassured the shareholders that the vision of 10x envisioned 2 years ago will be achieved in the not too distant futures. So it's quite heartening, sir. Sir, request your wisdom on the, in the words of our MD, puzzles to be solved and opportunities to be seized. So we would like to have your wisdom. What are the puzzles to be solved to achieve the opportunity to be seized by our agile team under your leadership in achieving the 10x vision? Next is, sir, brand valuation. So two of our main fashion formats, website and Zudio, have reached a respectable scale, and with the trust and love of customers and Tata lineage, continue to grow exponentially. In view of this, do we have any plan to get brand valuation separately for website and Zudio? I wish the team all the very best in the coming times, and the wealth creation journey continues at this accelerated pace. I have already voted in favor of all the resolutions, and I propose a vote of thanks to the esteemed board. Thanks to our company secretary Karpaji and our team for smooth onboarding in this AGM. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. And it's proud to be interacting with you in the AGMs, and would request to meet you if time permits. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bothra. The next speaker is Mr. Ashok Subramaniam. Subramaniam?
Yeah, 1 minute, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead with
I am
your
visible
question.
also. Yeah. So good afternoon and namaskar. So first I commence with the paying tributes to Padma Vibhushan Ratan Tataji. And my greetings of the day and congratulations to the entire team, the chairman, the managing director, the company secretary, and then independent directors, the fellow shareholders, and all the employees of Trent for an excellent performance. What a day to have an AGM when the stock is closed at 6191. Great performance. And as you rightly said, it has gone 10x times and sitting on a profit of 1,500 times. So great this thing. And I'm attending this AGM from my home in Coimbatore in the costume of West Side. So nice to be there. And the only problem with the costume of West Side is it never fade, it never tear. So you have less time to you have no option to replace or replenish. So in that process, I have many congratulations to that. I would also like to say that my entire family goes to any other store only when things are not available either in West Side or in Zudio. So the only problem was for my elderly mother, I was finding it difficult to get anything for her, but now the option has come in terms of Tanera. So that continues our loyalty to Tata Group. Now coming to the point, sir, the capital has stayed at 333 crores equity from 33 to 35 crores, but other equity has grown from 1400 to 5878. So being such a low equity stock with with a face value of 1 and that stock trading at 6,100 plus, I think there lies a good opportunity for a bonus or a rights issue to increase the market capitalization. Okay. Then my second point is, I am not asking any questions, I'm only giving points and observations so that you will not be embarrassed. So that's why I have not sent any questionnaire also to the team who are chasing me up. One reason is that every day you have an AGM, so I find it difficult to go through 500, 700 pages of annual report and come back within no time. Then the CSR spend of 20.69 crores, and I feel much more detailing could have been given in the annual report. And my observation is the annual report looks like more like a fashion booklet with kind of a lot of fashion things in it. And 7,700 hours of volunteering, which I always find at the best CSR, for around 27,800 workforce, translate into just 2.76 hours. There lies a scope for us to scale it up. Then renewable energy consumption is utilization is only 2975 joules to an energy consumption of 9,94,000, which is just 0.3 percentage. And I was wondering what is our target. Then I got some answer to that in page number 76, which states by 2017 you have a target of reaching 50% of renewable energy intensity per square feet and energy reduction by 10% per square feet. A nice way of putting the target. And I find that most of the subsidiaries are dragging and eating into the standalone profit of Trent, where we need to have a look at it. Again, and page number 76, improving employee well-being index is given as one of the objectives, but however, no significant target has been given. Now, I have few suggestions. Looking at the Trent annual report, I was expecting a picture of the Zudio and West Side complex in Lakshmi complex in Coimbatore, which I feel it's a wonderful building and wonderful thing. And it's a very good shopping experience with good parking facilities, eateries and everything. And I personally feel that you have enough space to bring in Star Bazaar there. And I don't know why Trent is shying away from Tamil Nadu, and especially with Venkateshwara Paliswamy being in the board as an MD. And this I raised a long time back. I raised about West Side, which was not there in Coimbatore, and now you have around 3 or 4 units. Similarly, Chroma has got around 5 units. So it has got a very good footfall. In that sense, I give a live example for that. Any car which is made in foreign cars made in world, within a month's time you can see them on the roads in Coimbatore. That's a footfall available. So kindly tap on them. And still such time the Star Bazaar is made available in Coimbatore, I think the brand products can be sold through BB, Big Basket, for customers like us to increase our loyalty towards you. Similarly, when I look at Tata Click, predominantly the other brands run through, and towards the end only the West Side and the other brands appear. So that's also, I think, it may be looked at it. Okay, then maybe you can look at West Side, the trousers for men. There's a scope for price reduction. Then also all these stores may be made much more comfortable for persons with disabilities and also for senior citizens. So many times through this season, we have been hearing that everybody wants to meet you in person and all those things, which is not possible these days. And we are able to meet you at least virtually because of the thanks to the COVID days and now the conversion into online model. So another option I am bringing for to meet the shareholders is whenever the board of directors visit a particular place, maybe you can call the interested shareholders for a cup of coffee with some place so we can exchange. That may be a wonderful idea to meet each other at no cost to anybody. Secondly, this was a point from my daughter saying that the West Side offers only 5% for Tata employees discount. So if shareholders get 10%, why don't your employees be given more consideration? Okay. Now, also I join with the earlier speaker for giving some shareholder coupons. And I think with this, I conclude my this thing, and I look forward to shopping in Star Bazaar in Coimbatore. Till first time, either you can probably extend all the products, Kia and everything. I kept the box. What I liked, the Sky. I used this. Now I cannot use it because I have to travel to Bangalore to get it. So probably your two independent directors are from Bangalore. That is why you have more attention in Bangalore. So, so probably you can, there is a lighter part of it. Thanks for an opportunity, and I'm not eating away into other shareholders this time. Hope to see you in Volta's AGM. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Subramaniam. The next speaker is Mr. Vasudeva Ramasamy.
Good afternoon, Chairman. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are.
Good afternoon, Chairman.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Venkat, other distinguished board members, and the management team of Trent. A warm greetings to all. Sir, I would like to take a leaf from the LinkedIn post of Mr. Harish Bhatt. In the year 1998, when our chairman was MD and CEO of Trent, a shareholder asked, "Kya hum cut piece बेचने वाले हैं?" I hope, Mr. Noel Tata, you remember this. Though I was not a shareholder at that point of time, I could, pick up from Mr. Harish Bhatt's LinkedIn post this sentence. Currently, if the shareholder holds the shares of our company, you should be thanking his stars. I don't know how many X it would have become. I cannot just imagine. And our shares are in the Nifty 50 and BSE 30 index. A lot of effort and teamwork has gone into it. Believe, focus, execute is the mantra of success for Trent. Congratulations to the entire team and all the best for the years and ages to come. Sir, there is a long way to go. Sir, now I have just a couple of points for your kind consideration. Overseas stores, first steps to international market. We have opened a couple of stores of our Zudio format in Dubai. Congratulations on that. Though I cannot go to Dubai, I can visualize it in the net and I can see it through the net. Fine, sir. It is good and congratulations. Are we having any plan to open our stores in other countries as well? And are we having any plans to open West Side and our Usha brand, etc., in other countries as well? Sir, our other question is future prospects of Samo and Zudio Beauty. Presently, we have 5 stores in each of these formats. Are we having any plans to expand them and bring them at least at par with the West Side, if not Zudio? Thanks for the opportunity. A special thanks to my professional colleague Krupa and her team for a smooth joining in this meeting. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. All the best to you and the team.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Gautam Tiwari. Good afternoon,
Yes, sir.
Gautam.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Very, very much happy to see you, sir, at least here after such a long time. Good afternoon, my dear sir. Noel Tata ji, our CEO Venkat Selu ji, our CFO Mr. Neeraj Basur, our CS Krupa ji, and all other board of directors, management team, and my fellow shareholders. Myself, Gautam Tiwari, and I am participating at this meeting from Mumbai. So, dear sir, I would like to first of all pay my tribute to Padma Bhushan and global icon Ratan Tata ji, whom we have lost, sir, and it's a personal loss to me. I am very sure in all Tata group of companies, his legacy is being followed of caring retail and small shareholders always and all the time, taking care of them. At the same time, I would also like to pay my tribute to the loss of Zubin Dubash and all accidental victims of our the Boeing 67 London flight. I pray for their good solace, and I'm very sure Tatas are helping each one of them eccentric teams, so many ways that it's really an ideal for everyone to watch the way, because it is a personal loss to us. This is what we believe. Sir, dear sir, it is one more year of grand success, sir. At the outset, I would like to begin by congratulating Trent board and management for all the remarkable achievements and recognitions received during the year, with one more year of grand success in your age. Sir, Golden Peacock Award and Excellence in Corporate Governance and Westside topped up the list of fastest growing brands. Very happy about it. And Zudio getting recognized as most admired fashion center retail, for which we are very much proud of it. And we knew that this would happen, sir. Sir, furthermore, I would also like to sincerely acknowledge hard and dedication and efforts of entire management team in making this happen. Sir, the integrated annual report is very, very transparent, colorful, informative. Congratulations to the entire team who worked upon it. Sir, our CS Krupaji, her investor care investor service, along with her team, Krutika, Arpita and others, is exceptionally outstanding, being very polite, respectful, harmonious, cordial, helpful to all the shareholders all the time. Krupaji लाखों में एक है, sir. She can be certainly ranked amongst top 10 company secretaries, not only in Indian level, but even globally. सर, ऐसा हीरा हमने बहुत संभाल के रखना चाहिए. सर, I mean, we are very happy about the way this service is given, and we thank each member of the relevant team for the best of the things, for best of the investor service that they have been giving to us. Sir, I got, sir, to ask you the questions, actually, it is like showing Diya to the sun. Sir, but in order to satisfy my anxiety, I would like to ask certain things in order to satisfy myself. So, first one is, sir, what is our sure expansion strategy for going forward? And how are we planning to go international beyond current markets? Sir, secondly is, how does the company keeping pace with fast changing fashion trends? So thirdly, what is our projected investment in technology and omni-channel capabilities? Sir, fourth is, one or two, three more questions. How are we leveraging, sir, our artificial intelligence and data in our business? Please highlight in case any cyber breach. So second last question is, how Trent will evolve to stay ahead of increasing competition in fashion lifestyle space? And my last question is, sir, what is our strategy and expansion plan for Star Food and grocery business? Sir, conclusively, I would like to say that as usual, I have already voted favorably for each and every resolution of our today's agenda. I support appointments and reappointments of all the directors. So our continued support to the management is always there and shall continue throughout our lifetime, because we have got the complete trust, confidence, and faith in the management. So with all Tata Group companies, including Trent Front, we have got special place for you. And we are very sure, sir, very, very much confident that the company shall attain still greater and greater heights, very, very greater heights in your leadership in the years and days to come forward. Sir, with this, I would like to conclude my speech and wish you all the best and the best of the luck and best of the gratitude to you, sir. Here is my very, very grand salute to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Gautam, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Sharat Kumar Jivraj Shah, please.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Hello?
Yes, we can, yes,
sir,
we can hear you.
Still, it is good afternoon, and very
Good
important is, hello? Hello, can you hear me? Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
The annual report shows our founder photo of Tata Group, Jamshedji sir. And now what has happened? All responsibility of Tata Group is with you and on you. So I am very confident that you will carry very safely and respectfully and keep the Tata trust of the Tata Group further, sir. And one thing what I observed, sir, the balance is there and all details are there. But hello, all details are there. But what is important to the shareholder is market.
Mr. Shah, your voice has disappeared. We cannot hear you anymore.
So it appears we're experiencing a technical and bandwidth difficulty with Mr. Shah.
Try and come back to Mr. Shah later on, please. Let's move to Ms. Sureksha Sharat Kumar Shah, please.
So she's not present in the meeting.
Yeah, okay. Then we'll move to Mr. Jaideep Bakshi, please.
Yes. Good evening, Chairman and Board of Directors. Myself, Jaideep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. Thanks to our company secretary for giving me an opportunity to present my views, and also to the secretarial department for regular follow-up and before the AGM also. Sir, your speech was very much informative, and also many questions have been raised for our company. Just want to know regarding e-commerce business, what has been the generation and what has been the foreign exchange earning? And any thoughts regarding the new launches for the next generations and how we plan to counter this local market? And packaging waste recycled through vendor development, are we thinking of? I'm a regular visitor of the different stores. And as you mentioned in the initial speech, that you are increasing the store count also. That's a good initiative. Nothing to add more. I supported the resolutions and continue the branded lifestyle offering, and which will touch thousands of lives in the coming days. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next speaker is Mr. Kaushik Shaukar.
Am I audible, sir?
Good afternoon.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Good afternoon to respected chairman, esteemed directors, and key management personnel. It gives immense pleasure to interact with you once again this year. I am also deeply grateful to our company secretary for granting me this opportunity. Before I begin, I believe it appropriate uh, uh, to request the forum to observe a 1 minute silence in memory of our visionary corporate leader, Mr. Trent Tata. His passing is a profound loss to business world. While we can never fill his place, we can honor his legacy by embracing the value and work ethic he exemplified. But life goes on. Coming to the agenda of the meeting, I have already shared my query. So without repeating the same, I would like to seek a small clarification. Sir, when is the fresh stock added in Zudio? Fresh stock added in Zudio, which day? I believe it's Friday, but correct me if I'm wrong. Also, if possible, kindly add full-size clothes in Zudio. Full-size clothes and full size. Want triple XL or 4XL or 5XL? Full size.
What is the largest size?
So I'm not aware, but my size is 40. 40 in trousers. 40, 42. And my shirt size is 40, 40, 40, 44. I don't beyond these larges, I'm not sure, but this is my size. Please try to add the product to Zudio. It will give us, even people like me, to wear close of Trent, Zudio Trent. Before concluding, I would like to share a thought that I believe reflects our company's own inspiring journey. Success in retail is not just about selling product. Success in retail is not just about selling products, but about creating experiences. Trend journey reminds us that when innovation meets consistency, brand don't just grow, they inspire. I am personally committed to putting in my best efforts, but with organizational support, the journey becomes even more meaningful. In that spirit, I once again request of kind consideration and association in the area of certification audit, including foreign payments. I sincerely hope the management will extend an opportunity that enables me to remain professionally resilient. Lastly, I kindly request the management to consider organizing a branch visit or a CSR initiative site visit for speakers at least. This would offer us a first-hand view of the impactful work done by our company at the grassroots level and allow us to celebrate the positive change being created through our CSR initiative. Additionally, I humbly request that data savings from the virtual AGM be thoughtfully utilized for shareholders' welfare, perhaps through a small token of appreciation, reinforcing our emotional connection with the company. Thank you all for your time, attention, and continued support. I look forward to engaging with you next year. Also, I request you, Noel Tata ji, to please include me in your workforce by supporting me with certification audit, including foreign payments. We really appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. The next speaker is Mr. Hariram Chaudhary.
Now I have been unmuted, and now I'm opening my video. Now I open my video also. So Chairman Sri Noelji Tata, I would like to have the attention of the Chairman of CSR Committee also, because I will be speaking about CSR. My name is Hariram Chaudhary. I'm speaking from Santa Cruz, Bombay. Mr. Chairman, first I appreciate the personal trust that Rupaji and her assistant Nehaji is maintaining with the shareholders. I appreciate. I also appreciate the efforts of the company secretary in bringing out the annual report under the active guidance of Chairman and Managing Director. Now I come to CSR. Please let us know who is the Chairman of the CSR Committee and who are the members of the CSR Committee. How much amount we have spent during the year and whether this amount is more than 2% of the net profit. Kindly let me know. Then, Mr. Chairman, about what are the latest technology we have been using. Are we using artificial intelligence? Is it increasing our revenue and profit? Kindly let us know. Are we now, some suggestions are there. Next meeting may be hybrid, online as well as physical. This is done in High Court and additional expenses are negligible. Now, next suggestion is get together with the speaker shareholders in Bombay. Next suggestion is have a dedicated mobile phone in the secretary department so that we can remain in touch with the company secretary and other secretary staff by sending the festival greetings from time to time. And next is have a now moderator may now next is please write the number of the speaker. It is done in Tata Chemicals. So name of the speaker, then number of the speaker. This is done in Tata Chemicals. This will be help us. And now, Mr. Chairman, one suggestion is that question is: are we using solar energy? Are we using water harvesting? How much capital expenditure we have done during the year? And are we helping those shareholders whose shares have gone in IEPF, shares and dividends? Are we helping them? and what are the steps taken for fraud prevention. And with this, Mr. Chairman, I conclude. Thank you, Tata Sahib. Thank you, Kripaji. Thank you, the CSR Committee Chairman. Thank you very much. My name is Hari Ram Chaudhary. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chaudhary. Thank you for your questions. The next speaker is Mr. Aspi Bhesania. He's speaker number 15 out of 26 that we have today.
Chairman, sir, it's nice to see you again.
Thank you.
I
Same
am
here.
Aspi from Bombay. Sir, you should hold physical AGMs for the entire Tata group, just as Bajaj Group holds physical AGMs in Pune for all the entire group. Sir, I congratulate the management on good results for the year. Can I expect the same trend to continue in the current year also? Sir, consolidated interest cost for the year is 286 crores rupees. I would request the directors to first make our company debt-free before increasing any dividend next year. Sir, I wish you all the best for the future, and we are missing Mr. Mehnosh Surti. We used to meet him every time in the physical AGMs. Thank you very much and all the best for the future.
Thank you, Aspi. Thank you. Speaker number 16, Ms. Lekha Shah.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you're audible.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow members, good afternoon and regards to everyone. Myself, Lekha Shah from Mumbai. First of all, I would like to thank our Company Secretary Kriba ma'am and his team, Sandhya ma'am, for giving me this opportunity and for smooth process where I'm able to talk in front of you all in AGM. I found the AGM notice and I'm delighted to say it's so beautiful, full of colors and fact and figures in place. And also it's really useful with lot of information. Again, I thank our Company Secretary Kribama for their best performance and always outstanding support for all my doubts. Ratan Tata sir was known for his simplicity, ethical business practice, and welfare of all stakeholders. His legacy will continue to inspire future generations. We all shareholders pay tribute to Sir. Chairman Sir, I would like to thank all the personnel of company for receiving awards and recognition by our plan during the year 24 or 25. And also, I'm glad the company is doing very well the field of CSR activities. Chairman Sir, your opening remarks were so insightful and comprehensive that you have already addressed everything I had in mind. Chairman Sir, I pray to God that He always shower His blessing upon you. Sir, I hope the company will continue video conference meeting in future. So I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions for today's meeting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Shah. Thank you very much. Speaker number 17, Ms. Vasudha Vikas Dakwe.
Hello. Good evening, respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow shareholders. Myself, Vasudha from Thane. I will thankful to our company secretarial team for sending me the hard copy of the report well in advance, which itself is clear and transparent. The opening speech given by Chairman, sir, is also very informative and excellent. I have already given my questions to Mr. Arpit, sir, so I will not like to repeat it again. With this, I support all the resolution. Thank you very much and wish the company all the best for coming financial years and my best wishes for all the festivals coming during the month of Shravan and Bhadrapad. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Dakwe. The next speaker, number 18, is Mr. Gautam Nandi.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Sir, thank you, sir. Sir, very good evening.
Good evening.
Respected Chairman, Board of Directors, my online fellow shareholders. Myself, Gautam Nandi from Kolkata. Very old equity shareholder, holding 240 equity shares of your company. Sir, firstly, I'd like to give thanks to your secretarial department for sending me annual report along with notice and necessary joining link through email well in advance. So specially thanks to our respected company secretary and the whole team of your secretarial department for rendering good services to our minority shareholders. Sir, you are organizing your annual general meeting through video conference, and I find it's a grand success like the previous years. Sir, I am very pleased to receive your wonderful annual report, which is very, very attractive and also very informative. Sir, I find excellent performance in every segment, even in this challenging year. Sir, your CSR is also very, very good. So please keep it up, sir. Sir, I am also very pleased to receive your excellent dividend, rupees 5 per share. So thank you very much, sir. Sir, what is the roadmap of our company for the next 3 to 4 years? Sir, what are the safety measures taken in your various showrooms as well as other premises? Sir, definitely you have adopted latest AI technology in your company. Now I like to know how this new one is helping our company for further modernization. Sir, you had issued last bonus shares in the year 1996 and also issued right shares to our minority shareholders in the year 2010. Many years have been elapsed. Sir, may I know, is there any plan to issue bonus shares or right issue shares in near future? Sir, are you going to launch any new product in this year? Sir, do you have any expansion program or any diversification program in near future? Sir, we personally use the different product of our company, and I find as per the quality and price is concerned, it is really remarkable, sir. Sir, please continue this VC meeting in future as we may able to join from anywhere, sir. Sir, I am very happy and also very pleased to be and a very proud shareholder of our company. I have full trust with our strong management like you. So, along with my family, wholeheartedly support your all resolutions, which we have already casted through our e-voting. Sir, looking forward with a positive outlook towards our company with higher profit margin, handsome dividend, 1:1 bonus and return. May God bless you, sir. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you very much, sir. Myself, Gautam Nandi, signing off. Namaskar.
Thank you, Mr. Nandi. Thank you. The next speaker, number 19, is Ms. Humayun Behroz Pordehi.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Sir,
hear
can
you.
you hear me? Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Noel Tata. One
Good
thing I
evening.
just want to say. Yeah. Sir, please send me a copy of the annual report every year. I did not receive this year. Could not go through, and it is not practical to go, to the annual reports on online. So now, as all the other Tata companies give me, Trent has not given me yet a copy of the annual report. So now so what is there to say? A market cap is very good, dividend is very good, and I just was wondering, sir, are our shops all on ownership basis, or I'm talking about West Side stores, or they are also on legal license? So majority are on ownership, or majority are on legal license, or what is it? I'm just curious to know. So, and you're adopting very good marketing strategy in in showcasing your products, selling your products, exhibiting your products. So, but I just want to say one thing: in a South Bombay, that West Side store, it doesn't have so many varieties of items in ladies wear as your Chandigarh West Side store has. Chandigarh Mohali West Side store has so many varieties, and I got so many I purchased, and I'm still wearing them, and all are praising them. Here we don't have in our West Side store in South Bombay, Army Navy building. So please see that here also it is stocked like in the Chandigarh West Side stores, and it's not this year I'm talking about, year after year. So is Zara brand, because I have not received a copy of the annual report. So is Zara also our brand, Trent brand? And last but not the least, I always say that my late husband Beru used to attend all your AGMs, used to always say, wherever Mr. Noel Tata is, there is always transparency, and used to say long back. So as you know, so we wish our company all the very best. Yes, it is going up and up by leaps and bounds, and we hope this trend continues. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Podehi. The next speaker, number 20, Mr. O.P. Kejriwal.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
And good evening, everybody attending this AGM. Myself, Om Prakash Kejriwal, your equity shareholder from Kolkata. Thank you, sir, for providing me the platform to speak something before you. Thanks to our Secretary Department for helping registration as a speaker shareholder. Especially thanks to Mr. Arpit Bhatt and Neha Madam for calling me and taking my know-how. Sirji, this is my second AGM, only due to virtual, though I'm your very old shareholder. So if possible, please follow this virtual AGM next year also, so that more and more investors from different parts of the world could join our AGM and express their views, and company could take benefit from their views. Sirji, our country is growing, and so our company is also growing. In consolidated account, our revenue has grown to rupees 17,135 crore. Previous year it was rupees 12,375 crore. And net profit has grown to rupees 1,534 crore. Previous year it was rupees 1,477 crore. And so EPS has grown to rupees 43.51 on face value of rupee 1. Previous year it was rupees 41.82. And so dividend payable has grown to rupees 5. Previous year it was rupees 3.20. That is approx 11% distribution of net profit. Please increase the distribution, Sirji. Sirji, your Zudio brand is doing very well. I visited Zudio showroom 2 times in Calcutta. There are good collections and there are plenty of customers. I was watching the customers. Everyone was buying something. No one was returning empty hand. This is the quality of Zudio. My question is, sir, what is your planning to increase Zudio showroom in financial year 25-26, especially in West Bengal and in Kolkata? Because Zudio is our growth engine. Second point, sir, 7 months back, I purchased some lab-grown diamond jewelry from West Side showroom in Kolkata. I like to highlight some points, sir. On deficiency, first point, no certificate issued for quality and carat of diamond. Second point, very limited option available. Third point, brand is advertised neither in a store nor outside a store. Fourth point, very, very simple packaging, just like junk jewelry. You can see this. This is the packaging, sir. This is the packaging. I have also visited Senco Gold, who has started lab-grown diamond jewelry in Kolkata in 14 karat and 18 karat gold. There are plenty of choice. So please look into my points, sir. Sirji, I have few suggestions for CSR committee. Please use some of CSR fund to provide drinking water nearby our offices, nearby our business point and factories, and nearby villages. And second request, sir, please use some of CSR fund for betterment of cancer patients, because we know after corona disease, 1 or 2 members of each family is suffering by the cancer disease, sir. And sir, I have few requests also. Please do remember the speaker shareholder at the time of festival in the same manner as you remember your friends and relatives. At last, Sirji, please maintain your smile and be cheerful. We are always with you as a long-term investor. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kejriwal. The next speaker, number 21, is Ms. Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenhas.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Noel and Tata, other members of the board, my dear fellow shareholders. I am Mrs. C. Mascarenhas, speaking from Mumbai. First of all, I thank our company secretary, Madam Krupa Anandpara, and her team for sending me annual report and also registering me as a speaker at my request and giving me this platform to speak, which was more easy to enter. Thank you so much. And I have to say one thing. Madam Krupa is a very lucky charm. Her earlier company also went so high price, and now I don't know, even our Trent will be next year double, maybe 25,000. The way it is going up, I'm sure it will be really that way. Now, the annual report is full of information, facts and figures, lots of photos of fashions, self-explanatory, adhering to all the norms of corporate governance. The working is very good. Revenues are up. PBT PAT is up. Good dividend of ₹5 and very good market capitalization. Next is congratulations for all awards and accolades which are in the annual report. And also I appreciate the good CSR work done. Also a lot of importance is given to the ESG requirements. Thank you so much. Now my queries. What is the attrition level of the staff? And if the attrition is high, how do we retain the staff? As we are growing at a faster rate, what will be the capex requirement for organic and inorganic growth by acquisitions? Third questions, we have 8 subsidiaries. To further unlock the shareholder value, do you intend to list some of the powerful subsidiaries like HDFC Bank did recently, HDP, or in some others? Then fourth is, how many Zudio stores were added in the last quarter? Fifth, how much is our online digital business to total business in shops? Do we face any challenges, especially logistics, due to geopolitical issues? And how are we de-risking these challenges? Lastly, but not the least, future roadmap for the next 5 years, which vertical will be the growth engine driver with good margins? With this, I support all the resolutions. I wish my company all the best, and especially, sir, you and the entire Trent team, a very good health, as health is wealth. Now I give it to Mr. Mascarenhas, who will be the next speaker.
Hello, I'm the next speaker in the queue. Can I proceed, sir? Can I proceed?
Please go ahead.
Yeah. Respected Chairman, sir, very distinguished members of the board, and my fellow shareholders. Good evening to you all. My name is Aloysius Mascarenhas. At the outset, I thank the management, company secretary, and the team for sending me the annual report, which I received on time. It is full of information, facts, and figures, pictures, very beautiful pictures of our products and our fashions. I am very happy about the results. Our PBT has increased by 56% and a handsome dividend of 500%. Our stores have also increased to 1,043 and our shareholders to 4 lakhs. Our EPS has also gone to 44.58. I am happy about our CSR activities and good risk management. I congratulate for all the awards and accolades received during the year. I'm happy about our goals, vision, mission, and values, which is clearly brought out in our annual report and our mission in life and our goals. I'm very happy about the new stores which have come up, and I would like to know how many new stores we are going to have this year, and how many are our own and how many are under franchisee. Any acquisition there in the pipeline. I'm happy to note about the Dubai store. I want to know how it is faring. Our Star Bazaar is doing very well in Churchgate. I would like that Star Bazaar to be opened in the other area where I am residing. With this, sir, I end my speech wishing you personally, all the board members, and more importantly, all the employees, all the very best in the days and years to come. With this, sir, thank you very much for patient hearing. Good health, good luck, and goodbye.
Thank you, Mr. Mascarenhas. The next speaker is Mr. Adil Puladirani.
Have you unmuted me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for everything. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. I'm a proud shareholder of this company and all basic Tata companies. I'm a Tata man. I mean, like throughout, I'm always a Tata man. And it gives us immense, I mean, we are, I mean, I don't know, I mean, it is a sad thing that, I mean, we will be missing, always be missing our own Mr. Ratan Tata. It's a really sad thing. I don't know why y'all could not take care of him. I mean, he died at a very young age. And I mean, I don't want to rub it the wrong, but in our school, we always used to say at the beginning of the year, we used to say a small prayer for to bless all the souls who passed away in the previous year. So I would have wished that my company could have sent a small 1-minute silent prayer for Mr. Ratan Tata. I don't know, I think we missed it by saying a silent prayer normally. And okay, thank you. Thank you for giving the dividend of 500%. And whatever the previous shareholder said about Krupa Madam, Krupa Anand Para, that she is a Lakshmi. And she was in a previous company where the share price went up to 25,000 rupees and now today I think it's 30,000 rupees. So she is also a good woman for our company. And I mean, she's capable, willing. She's the link between the shareholders and the company. She's a very good link between the shareholders and the company. And of course, I mean, say all the good wishes to our chairman emeritus, your mother, Simon Tata. I mean, how can we forget her?
Thank you, Irani.
I don't question what takes place before 31st March. That is history. I never, I mean, it's a Tata company. I invest in the company because it's a Tata company. That's it, full stop. So there's no question for me to ask. Only thing, I know the company is going to go from progress to progress. And I don't speak from a written down speech. I speak from my heart. And only Arun Kumar is the only person who keeps it to 3 minutes. Whereas some others shareholder down the line, they're taking 8 minutes and 9 minutes. That's a very sad thing. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm doing bye-bye from here. Thank you. Okay, sir. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. The next speaker, number 23, Mr. Samrat Sarkar. Good afternoon.
Hello, am I audible? Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
Am I audible? Yeah. Good
Yes.
evening, Chairman, sir, and good evening, Chairman, sir, and other members of the board and senior management. I thank you for this opportunity. I also thank the management for presenting such a detailed, candid, and transparent annual report. Now, I have the following 4 questions. Number 1, how many Zudio and Samo stores do you plan to open in the current financial year? So, my second question would be, which category is the Samo stores being positioned? Is it in the premium or luxury category? And how many Samo stores do you feel that we can open in the long term? So my third question, what would be the sustainable standalone operating margins for our business in the long term? And my fourth question would be, you have mentioned in your chairman's message that Trent would one day be 10 times bigger than it was 2 years back. Given such high aspirations, can we expect that barring any unforeseen circumstances, our revenue CAGR for the next 5 years would be in line with what we have delivered in the past 5 years of around 38 to 40%? And sir, and one additional question that I would like to ask is, what do you think is the future of lab-grown diamonds? So that's it. And do you feel the certification is required or not? That's it. That's it from my side, sir. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sarkar. The next speaker, number 24, Ms. Shobna Sudhir Mehta.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank
Please go
you. Respected Chairman श्री नेओल जी, MD श्री वेंकट सालू जी और अन्य मेरे डायरेक्टर भाइयों, मिस किरण जी और बहनों, मिस किरण जी, मिस हेमा जी और मिस सुशांत जी और शेयर होल्डर भाई बहन, मेरा नाम शोभना मेहता। गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। चेयरमैन साहब, देखकर खुशी हुई कि एज इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर्स में से आपने एक नहीं, 2 नहीं, 3 देवियों को बोर्ड पर रखा है। वेरी गुड, कीप इट अप। साथ में हमारी कंपनी सेक्रेटरी भी आपने वुमन ही रखी है, मिस कृपा जी, जिनको हम काफी सालों से जानते हैं। वो भी अपनी ड्यूटी बाखूबी अच्छे से निभा रही है। सो कहूंगी ई नोटिस एंड एनुअल रिपोर्ट वेल इन टाइम मिला। हमारे सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट, हमारी स्मार्ट एंड इंटेलिजेंट कंपनी सेक्रेटरी मिस कृपा जी और उनकी पूरी टीम को एनुअल रिपोर्ट और बैलेंस शीट कलरफुल इंफॉर्मेटिव बनाई है। सो फोटोग्राफ की जुबानी कंपनी की पूरी कहानी बताने की कोशिश की है। सो कहूंगी एक्सेलेंट प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए मैं हमारी कंपनी सेक्रेटरी और उनकी पूरी टीम को धन्यवाद देते हुए कहूंगी वेरी वेल डन, वेरी गुड, कीप इट अप। सर, रिजल्ट देखे, एक्सेलेंट एंड एंकरेजिंग परफॉर्मेंस दिखाए हैं। सभी पैरामीटर्स अप ही अप नजर आ रहे हैं। टोटल इनकम, पीबीटी, पीएटी, ईपीएस वगैरह क्वाइट इंक्रीज रहे। शॉर्ट में यही कहूंगी कि ऑल राउंड इम्प्रूवमेंट दिखाए हैं और अच्छे रिजल्ट को देखते हुए आपने हमारा डिविडेंड भी जंप मारते हुए 320% से 500% रेकमेंड किया है। और पेज नंबर 32 एंड 33 पर बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स की फोटोग्राफ देखी। आप सब काफी खुश नजर आ रहे हैं और क्यों ना हो, जब रिजल्ट इतने अच्छे आए हैं तो आप सबकी मेहनत रंग लाई है। सो कहूंगी आप सबकी खुशी और हंसी हमेशा यूं ही बनी रहे, यही शुभकामना के साथ कहूंगी आंखों में खुशी, लबों पे हंसी, गम का कहीं नाम ना हो। भगवान आपको जहां की सारी खुशियां दे, उन खुशियों की कभी शाम ना हो। आप सबसे भगवान आप सबको सारी खुशियां दें। और सर, लास्ट ईयर हमने श्री पद्म विभूषण श्री रतन टाटा जी को खोया है, जिसे पूरे टाटा ग्रुप में उनकी कमी महसूस होगी। हमने भारत के रत्न को खो दिया है, उनकी कमी कोई पूरी नहीं कर सकता। भगवान उनकी आत्मा को शांति दे। सर, हमारी कंपनी को जो अवार्ड्स एंड रिकॉग्निशन मिला है, गोल्डन पीकॉक अवार्ड के साथ कंपनी को और हमारे एमडी को भी टॉप 50 लीडर्स इन फ्रेंचाइजिंग के लिए रिकॉग्नाइज किया गया है। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन टू ऑल ऑफ यू एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द फ्यूचर सक्सेस। और सर, उसका पूरा श्रेय मैं आपको और आपकी एंटायर टीम को देना चाहूंगी और कहूंगी गुड विशेस देते हुए डे बाय डे आपकी खुशियां हो जाए डबल, आपकी जिंदगी से दूर रहे हर ट्रबल, भगवान आप सबको रखे बिल्कुल फिट अब आपकी कंपनी में और आपकी जिंदगी में आने वाले हर दिन हो सुपरहिट। यही शुभकामना के साथ सर जानना चाहूंगी कि आपने अपने ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स में बताया कि हमारी कंपनी ने दुबई में स्टोर लॉन्च किया है। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन। कौन से एरिया में है, हो सके तो बताने की कृपा करें ताकि मैं अगस्त या सितंबर में जाऊंगी तो जरूर विजिट करना चाहूंगी। और ऐसे ही आप आगे बढ़ते रहे इंडिया के साथ साथ फॉरेन में भी। सर हमारा स्टोर जूडियो भी जोरों शोरों से आगे बढ़ रहा है। मेरे एरिया में 2 जूडियोस ऑलरेडी खुल गया है। मुझे देखकर बड़ी खुशी हुई। नियर बाय में बैक एंड फ्रंट बोथ ऑफ साइड खुल गया है और जूडियो स्टोर तीनों क्लासों के लिए परफेक्ट ऑप्शन है शॉपिंग के लिए। अपर क्लास, मिडिल क्लास एंड लोअर मिडिल क्लास, तीनों क्लास के लोगों के लिए फैशनेबल क्लोथ्स एंड कॉस्मेटिक्स मिल जाता है। वैसे ही हमारा स्टार बाजार भी किसी से कम नहीं, नाम के हिसाब से ही बिग स्टार की तरह वो भी चमक रहा है। स्टार बाजार में भी एक ही शेड के नीचे ग्रोसरी, फ्रूट्स, वेजिटेबल्स एंड मच मोर डोमेस्टिक आइटम्स, अप्लायंसेस एंड सब कुछ मिल जाता है। सो कहूंगी वेरी गुड, कीप इट अप। और स्टार बाजार एक खोलने की कोशिश करें हमारे एरिया में, क्योंकि एक ही ये है अभी स्टार बाजार। तो वहां जाना थोड़ा मेरे लिए 3 किलोमीटर दूर है। तो नजदीक में जैसे जूडियो खुला है वैसे खुल जाए। मैं पाल अडाजन में रहती हूँ सूरत में, तो ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा। सर ये हमारी कंपनी की 73rd AGM है। सो जानना चाहती हूँ कि कंपनी 75 इयर्स के सेलिब्रेशन पर कैसे सेलिब्रेट करना चाहेंगी, स्पेशल डिविडेंड देकर, और बोनस के बारे में आपका क्या ख्याल है, क्योंकि ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, आपके जैसा दिल कहाँ मिलेगा। सर बोनस की बात आई है, सो जानना चाहूंगी कि हमारी कंपनी ने लास्ट बोनस कब दिया था और रेशो क्या था। बाकी तो जैसे मैंने बताया एनुअल रिपोर्ट वेरी इंफॉर्मेटिव बनाया है, विजन मिशन वैल्यूज के साथ 10 इयर्स एट ए ग्लांस। पेज नंबर 42-43 पर शेयर वैल्यू क्रिएशन के अंतर्गत काफी इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड की है। सो ज्यादा कुछ ना बोलते हुए आज आपने जो रेजोल्यूशन रखा है वो सभी में मैं फुल्ली सपोर्ट करते हुए कंपनी के लिए शुभकामना देते हुए कहूंगी हमारी कंपनी दिन दोगुनी रात चौगुनी तरक्की करती रहे, ताकि आप हमें ईयर बाय ईयर बेटर परफॉर्मेंस के साथ बेटर डिविडेंड और नियर फ्यूचर में बोनस भी दे पाए। आप सबकी हेल्थ एंड वेल्थ हमेशा अच्छी बनी रहे, यही गुड विशेस के साथ आई विशिंग यू ऑल दी वेरी बेस्ट फॉर द फ्यूचर सक्सेस। आने वाले सभी त्योहारों की भी शुभकामनाएं देते हुए कहूंगी फूलों की खुशबू, कलियों की बहार, चांद की चांदनी, अपनों का प्यार। रक्षाबंधन आ रही है नेक्स्ट मंथ, रक्षाबंधन के साथ शायद रक्षाबंधन के साथ आने वाले सभी त्योहार। थैंक यू वेरी मच, विश यू ऑल दी बेस्ट।
Thank you, Ms. Mehta.
Welcome.
The next speaker, number 25, is Mr. Bharat Shah.
हेलो।
Yes.
हेलो
Please.
सर, मीता शाह बात करती हूँ। बाद में भारत साहब बात करेंगे, चेयरमैन साहब। थैंक यू सर।
Please go
थैंक यू
ahead.
चेयरमैन साहब। माननीय चेयरमैन साहब श्री नोवेल जी, MD श्री वेंकट सालू जी, CFO श्री नीरज जी तथा सभी उपस्थित मान्यवर डायरेक्टर्स, आप सभी को मेरा स्मिता शाह का सादर प्रणाम। पहले तो मैं लेट श्री पद्म भूषण श्री रतन टाटा जी का मैं श्रद्धांजलि देते हुए उनकी यादें हमेशा हमारे साथ रहेगी। सो चेयरमैन साहब, आज मैं सेक्रेटरी टीम को मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देती हूँ। वेरी हार्ड वर्कर और मेहनती सेक्रेटरी टीम है। बैलेंस शीट भी बहुत उम्दा, अट्रैक्टिव, कलरफुल, गुड इंफॉर्मेशन के साथ बहुत ही सुंदर बनाई गई है। और शेयर होल्डरों के साथ कुशल अच्छा व्यवहार और हमारी गुड नेचर, मीठी बोली, गुड रिलेशनशिप और शानदार हमारी गुड इन्वेस्टर सर्विस देते हुए मैं मिस कंपनी सेक्रेटरी मिस कृपा आनंद परा जी के लिए मैं सराहना करते हुए मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगी, और काफी बढ़िया मेहनती हार्डवर्क जो कर रही है, सो उसके लिए भी अभिनंदन और शुभकामना। जहाँ भी कृपा है तो वहां पर कंपनी में हमेशा कृपा बरसती रहती है। मैं प्रीवियस कंपनी से मैं पहचानती हूँ सर, बहुत ही अच्छी मेहनत और उम्दा सर्विस देती आ रही है। सो बहुत बहुत तहे दिल से मैं कृपा जी का और पूरी सेक्रेटरी टीम को मैं धन्यवाद और अभिनंदन और शुभकामना। और चेयरमैन साहब, हमारा प्राउड बढ़ाते हुए मैं आपको भी तहे दिल से मैं धन्यवाद कहूंगी और अभिनंदन देना चाहूंगी आपके काफी अवार्ड्स के लिए, और आपकी लाजवाब लीडरशिप की सराहना करते हुए पूरी बोर्ड टीम मेहनत, सभी की मेहनत और सभी एम्प्लॉइज वर्कर सभी की उम्दा सर्विस आज ट्रेन कंपनी में रंग लाई है सर। सो आज मार्केट में ट्रेन का नाम सुनते ही आपको सब याद करते हैं। जब मन से कोई आपको याद करते हैं तो आपका वो परम सौभाग्य है। कंपनी का वर्क एक्सेलेंट बढ़ता रहा है। सेल्स जो स्क्वायर फीट और इनरवेयर और ब्यूटी और फुटवेयर सभी में हमें वेबसाइट में बढ़ोतरी नजर आ रही है, क्योंकि आजकल उसकी डिमांड बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ती है। सो आपका बिजनेस भी बहुत बड़ा शानदार बढ़ता रहा है। बस फ्यूचर में भी ऐसे ही बढ़ता रहे, यही मेरी एक शुभकामना है। और आज जो आपने डिविडेंड दिया है ₹5 पर शेयर, बस हमारा डिविडेंड भी फ्यूचर में बढ़ता रहे, यही मैं एक आपके आपके पास आशा रखती हूँ। और चेयरमैन साहब, मैं पूछना चाहूंगी कि आप और फ्यूचर में कहाँ कहाँ नए स्टोर ओपन करने जा रहे हो, आपका फ्यूचर प्लान क्या है, जरूर बताइए। चेयरमैन साहब, हम चाहते तो है ही, लेकिन पूरा विश्वास भी आप पर है कि आप जरूर फ्यूचर में और भी कुछ नया नया जरूर कुछ लाओगे, कुछ ना कुछ जरूर नया कुछ करोगे, क्योंकि हमारी कंपनी अभी 2 साल के बाद 75th ईयर कंप्लीट करने जा रही है। और ताकत तब बढ़ती है जब हम हिम्मत करते हैं, और एकता बढ़ती है जब हम शेयर होल्डर एकजुट रहकर आपका साथ देते हैं। सो आपका हौसला बढ़ाते हुए मैं कहूंगी कि चेयरमैन साहब, हमारा ऑलवेज साथ सरकार आपके साथ है, ऑलवेज एज यूजुअल हम आपको सपोर्ट भी करते आ रहे हैं। सो आज के सभी रिजोल्यूशन में स्ट्रॉन्गली फुल्ली सपोर्ट करती हूँ। और बस मेरी एक शेयर होल्डर बहन के नाते दिल से शुभाशीष देते हुए शुभकामना देती हूँ कि आपका फ्यूचर शुभ एवं मंगलमय आनंदमय बना रहे। आप ऐसे ही हर्षित मुख रखकर आप गुड हेल्थ वेल के साथ ईयर बाय ईयर मिलते रहे और 1000 गुनी तरक्की के साथ आगे बढ़ते हुए, बस ऐसे ही मैं आशा के साथ। चेयरमैन साहब, लास्ट में मैं शुभकामना के साथ में आशा के साथ एक रिक्वेस्ट भी करना चाहूंगी कि चेयरमैन साहब, आपको कई लोग बोल रहे कि वीसी जारी रखे, तो चेयरमैन साहब हम भी बोलेंगे वीसी जरूर जरूर रखिए, लेकिन हाइब्रिड करिए चेयरमैन साहब, क्योंकि हमें भी आपके साथ एक रूबरू मिलने का मौका मिले। और 2 साल के बाद जो आपकी 75th ईयर भी एजीएम आ रही है, तो चेयरमैन साहब उसके लिए भी आप जरूर कुछ प्लान करिए, बोनस या गेट टुगेदर, और चेयरमैन साहब हाइब्रिड एजीएम जरूर कुछ ना कुछ करे, और आपके हमें रूबरू दर्शन और आपको रूबरू मिलने का मौका जरूर दीजिए। ये मेरी रिक्वेस्ट जरूर ध्यान में रखे। बाकी तो फुल सपोर्ट के साथ सदा बने रहे आप गुड हेल्थ वेल के साथ। धन्यवाद। चेयरमैन साहब चालू रखिए, भरत शाह उनकी भावना प्रकट कर रहे हैं। थैंक यू।
माननीय चेयरमैन नोवेल जी और एमडी श्री और अन्य माननीय डायरेक्टर सर, मेरा नाम भरत शाह सर, ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लूंगा, 1 से 1.5 मिनट लूंगा सर। मैं पहला तो रतन टाटा जी को हार्टली श्रद्धांजलि देता हूं सर। और सर, आप कंपनी जो न्यूट्रली चला रहे हो, शेयर होल्डर का हित को ख्याल रख के चला रहे हो और बढ़िया ऊंचाई पर लेके जा रहे हो। शेयर का भाव भी कहाँ था और सर कहाँ पहुंच गया, बहुत आगे शेयर का भाव पहुंच गया सर। गुड गुड रिटर्न मिल रहा है शेयर होल्डर को, तो अच्छा भाव है सर और अच्छा डिविडेंड है। तो बस भगवान ईश्वर को प्रार्थना है ऐसे ही अपनी कंपनी बढ़िया प्रगति करे, दिन दोगुनी रात चौगुनी आगे बढ़े सर। सर, आने वाले साल में हो सके तो बोनस के लिए मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, जरूर बोनस दीजिए सर। सारे अवार्ड्स के लिए भी बहुत धन्यवाद अभिनंदन देता हूं सर। और सीएसआर एक्टिविटी भी अच्छी चल रही है, उसके लिए भी बहुत धन्यवाद अभिनंदन देता हूं सर। और मैं सर कंपनी सेक्रेटरी कृपा जी और उनकी पूरी टीम को, बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग कंपनी सेक्रेटरी है सर, उनकी पूरी टीम को बहुत धन्यवाद अभिनंदन देता हूं सर। मैं प्रीवियस कंपनी से उनको पहचानता हूँ, बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग है सर, बेस्ट इन्वेस्टर सर्विस दे रहे हैं और शेयर होल्डर को हमेशा रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं। कोई क्वेरी है तो सोल्व करते हैं। तो मैं पूरी टीम को संभाल कर मैं पूरी टीम को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। और सर नेक्स्ट ईयर हो सके तो सर फिजिकल मीटिंग जरूर कीजिए, आप हाइब्रिड मीटिंग कीजिए सर। और 75 ईयर्स भी आ रहा है सर, तो हमको भी आपको मिलने का मौका मिले सर, तो हाइब्रिड मीटिंग सर जरूर कीजिए। और 75 ईयर्स का गेट टुगेदर भी जरूर कीजिए। और शेयर होल्डर के लिए अच्छा बोलूं और गेट टुगेदर और हाइब्रिड मीटिंग करने की मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, तो जरूर ध्यान में रखना सर। बाकी आपकी हेल्थ वेल्थ अच्छी रहे सर, और सारे हेल्थ वेल्थ अच्छी रहे, कंपनी बढ़िया प्रगति करे, सारे रिजोल्यूशन में मेरा पूरा सपोर्ट है सर। थैंक यू वेरी मच। जय हिंद। थैंक यू सर। वंदे मातरम। जय हिंद सर। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Mr. Shah. I just go back now to speaker number 10, Mr. Sharat Kumar Jivraj Shah, who was not able to speak. Moderator, can we get them back again?
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Can you
Good
hear me,
afternoon.
sir?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, sir, I'm very happy that your moderator has done a good job, because my internet connection was failing every now and then. Sir, now it is good evening, sir. And one thing I want to tell you, that in annual report, we have got a photograph of our founder, Jamshedji Tata. And now what has happened? Your all responsibility of Tata Group is with you and on you, and you will definitely carry with gracefully and with progress, and keep the trust of the group. Sir, if I find page number 82 and 83, it is the results of 10 years. And all 10 years results are very good. But what is missing in these pages is the market cap, which you are not indicated. And as far as shareholder is concerned, the market cap is very important, sir. And if you, in my case, what has happened? I am a shareholder of Tata Group of companies, but because of the rise in the Trent share price, my market cap of Trent share is highest in Tata Group, sir. But to that market capitalization, if I look to share price of say 8,000 earlier, and the earning per share of 44, sir, all these three things, if I join together, the dividend is extremely pure, sir. And what I feel, sir, when the market price goes up, you have to link your dividend to the market price. That should be the dividend policy, and your dividend must be like TCS of 24-25. Sir, our debit equity ratio is lower compared to previous year. And if I see page number 239 and 313, that is called profit and loss account. What is my observation, sir? We are doing everything good. Revenue is higher, but what we have missed, sir, in this profit and loss, the expenses are very high, and we don't have any exceptional items which are zero here, so which doesn't help for to increase our profitability. And hence the PAT and the earning per share of 24-25 is slightly higher than compared to previous year, sir. And what is I found in page number 143, sir, revenue for food and grocery not available and not provided, because I see photograph, but food and grocery revenue is not shown. And the very important page is 142, sir, which is SPSF. That is good information, but not clear whether it is for the earning per square feet is for per day or per year. That that you should make it clear. And another thing I would like to know, what is the total square feet available with us? That also information should be part of this, sir. My last portion is, sir, last point of this meeting is, sir, please hear me. Sir, Tata Technologies IPO was in November 23. RHP page 459 said allotment to Tata Motors shareholders is proportionate, but the allotment not done as per RHP. in AGM of Tata Technologies in 24, chairman not replied, and all AGMs of Tata Group, our chairman N. Chandrasekhar also not replied. Now what happened? In AGM of 25, chairman of Tata Technologies, Mr. A. Mukherjee, has confirmed that the page number 459 of RHP of IPO of the Tata Technologies, the allotment to the Tata Motor shareholders is proportionate, and which is we are not followed.
We are in the Trent meeting.
That is okay. That is, sir, I'm happy with. Only thing how I can convey to you what is, and you are now head of the Tata Group, and what is wrong to the Tata Motor shareholders, and now it is confirmed by A. Mukherjee of Tata Technologies. So if you, and there is chances of corrective measures, sir. If you take corrective measure, everybody will be happy, and they will be happy with you because you now head the Tata Group. Now you have understood my point, and I have already mailed, so I will not speak further, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. The last speaker is Ms. Sureksha Sharat Kumar Shah. If you can reach her, we tried to reach her and we were not able to.
So she isn't present in the meeting.
Okay. So thank you, everyone, for your comments, suggestions, and your questions. We've also received some questions in writing from other shareholders over email, and please be rest assured we will respond to those as well. I'm gonna start with some general comments because there were several shareholders that spoke on the same themes. I think the one which was most uppermost in everybody's mind was on Trent's future growth aspirations. And the mention of 10x, which I did in the AGM of 2023. So I think from that time in 2023 to today, the company has already doubled in size on our journey to be 10 times our size, and therefore the road forward has been well covered by the company. The managing director in his interactions with shareholders has mentioned that we will aim for about around a 25% growth year on year, and I think we will try our best to do it. It's a lot depends on the economy, a lot depends on the buoyancy of the economy, a lot depends on availability of new stores. A lot depends on international, the mood, because retail is very much something which people like to do in a calm environment. So again, it's dependent on how people feel and how customers feel. But the biggest, and you asked, what are the levers? How will we respond to competition going forward? Well, first thing I'd like to say is that we cannot be the only company from which people buy clothes, from which customers buy clothes. Customers love to shop with different people, with different companies. They love to buy clothes from different origins because each of us have a different handwriting. Each of us produce what we believe is in the interest of the customer, and therefore there will be many retailers like Trent to service such a large population of 140 crore people and the huge demand for apparel in the country. So we don't worry about competition. There's room for many trends in the economy. But our main endeavor will always be to design and produce the most relevant and fashionable products that are in tune with with the handwriting in the world. And if we can continue to do that, our colleagues can continue to keep producing the most relevant product, I see no reason why our growth cannot continue at the pace at which we aspire to grow at. And I think that is the most important thing which we all work day in and day out to ensure. Another question that has been asked is what will be the capex, and I think we've mentioned it's around 1,500 crores a year. I expect that level of capex of between 1,000 and 1,500 will continue for several years going forward. Another big question that a lot have asked for is how many new stores will we do? I think we have reached a level of about 250 odd stores every year between Zudio, Westside and Star, and the Samo and Utsa. And I think that is a level which we will continue to aspire for over the next several years. If the opportunity arises and we're able to get the right stores at the right places, at the right cost, there's no doubt that we will try and do better than that, but our aim is to get at least 250 new stores. But talking about stores, I think it's important for shareholders to realize that we are also, as a company, extremely critical of some of the stores that we have opened. And the moment we find a substantially better store in the vicinity, in the locality, we do not hesitate to close our old store and open a new one. So there are a lot of stores which we open, but then there are stores that we shut, and we don't necessarily shut a store because we're losing money in the store. But when we see that we have, let's say, a 15,000 square feet store and there's an opportunity for a 30,000 more beautiful, better store down the road, we will do that, and we will move, and we will try and continuously improve our store portfolio as the years go by. Now, coming to individual questions, Mr. Vinod Agarwal, you spoke about some of the smaller subsidiaries that we have, and generally these subsidiaries are businesses which we are working on before they really start expanding. So Booker, Trent Hypermarket, both are in work in progress. We still need to fix a few issues, but both of them have huge opportunities. Trent Hypermarket, in fact, has the potential of being bigger than Star and bigger than Zudio and Westside, only because the market for food is many, many times more than the market for clothing. So we are convinced there's a huge opportunity sitting there, and with time you will see that we will deliver a very big business in the food space as well. Trent MAS Fashion is a design and manufacturing house in which we have invested, and it brings to us absolutely the latest fashions in lingerie and the latest technologies. And obviously, whilst we admit it has lost money, it's something which has benefited our business greatly. Mr. Bopanna, Arun Kumar, the debate between physical meetings and video meetings will continue. I hear the debate at every AGM. Those that are outside Bombay prefer video meetings. Those that are live in Bombay prefer a physical meeting. I think for the moment, all Tata companies seem to be favoring the video conferences. You asked about the gestation of new stores. It's a question I've been asked very often, and it's generally less than 1 year. You asked how we can remain fashion forward. I think it's interesting that in our formats we bring to stores somewhere between 200 to 300 new styles every week. And that is what keeps us as a fashion forward business, and keeps the interest of the customers going forward. You spoke about a roadmap for expansion, and I think I've already spoken about that. Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta, you asked about CapEx, which I've replied. You said, how will you reward shareholders? By growing, we'll reward you by growing revenues, growing profitabilities, growing profits, and the result of that will be hopefully a higher share price from which you can benefit. You asked, how will we compete with local brands? I think I've answered that question. And you spoke about paper bags, and I'm sure Venkat will look at that. Dr. Dharav Vipul Jamadar, you asked about what is the success of the business models. It's all about fashionability, as I mentioned earlier. You asked whether international manufacturing could come to India. Our market share is still very small, and we do not see ourselves as being manufacturers for export. We have enough of a job to cater to our own needs and our own growth needs without looking at the export market as such. You spoke about CapEx plans, which I've already given you. You asked whether Star Bazaar could be merged with Big Bazaar. They're very Big Basket, sorry. I think they're very different businesses. Star Bazaar aspires to be an affordable bricks and mortar business principally, and very, very strong on affordability, and very, very strong on our own private labels. And if any of you, I would urge all of you to go wherever you have a Star Bazaar and go and try our own products, which are anything from 20 to 30% cheaper than the best brands with which we compete. So please go ahead and look at that. Whereas Big Basket is more on providing customers requirements at home, and is more expensive than than Star Bazaar. You asked which new concepts do you see coming through? Well, you've heard of Samo. That is bubbling under the surface. That will gradually come through. Star Bazaar is another one that will grow in the next few years. Mr. Rajiv Kumar, you're obviously a connoisseur of lab-grown diamonds. POM is not a half-hearted attempt at lab-grown diamonds. It is our playbook. It is the way we normally start with a new category. We start with a few stores. We try to ascertain what customer reactions are to what we've done. Obviously, we've learned a lot from you today about our packaging. We've learned about your thoughts on certification. And I'm told by Venkat that we are going to be certifying the lab-grown diamonds that we give. And I'm also happy to hear from you that you found our product much cheaper than the competition, an equivalent product more cheaper than the competition. So we've learned a lot from you. Thank you. Once we've established correctly what the consumer wants, that's the time when we will expand the lab-grown diamond offering to many more stores. But I believe currently it's around 20 stores only. Discount coupons you spoke about, I think we've discontinued discount coupons. Our products are really the best value products as they stand, and really they don't need to have a discount coupon with them. But you can become a West Club Style Club member, and that brings you a lot of benefits and discounts. So maybe Mr. Kumar, you could please look at joining the Style Club. Mr. Naveen Bothra, you asked about whether I still believed in the 10x, and yes, I've already answered that question. We still believe in that. You asked about brand valuation separately. We haven't done that. We have no intention of selling our brands. I would imagine brand valuation would be done by somebody who wants to sell their brands, and we have no intention. I think we want to continue to grow all our brands, so we haven't valued them separately. Mr. Subramaniam, Ashok Subramaniam, you spoke about a good opportunity for bonus, and we take all your comments that you raised, and we will look into them. Ms. Vasudeva Ramaswamy, you asked about what other stores we will have in other countries. At the moment, we are only in the UAE. Once again, this is a pilot. This is something that we are monitoring. We're monitoring the stores. We may add another 4 or 5 stores going forward. But I can tell you all the stores are profitable. But we want to see how we can optimize them. We want to look at our product mix there to see if our product mix needs to have some tweaking. This may take a year or so before we decide to expand further. You talked about Samo and Zudio Beauty. Yes, again, these are brands and initiatives which are all work in progress. You'll hear more about them going forward. Mr. Gautam Tiwari, you asked about store expansion strategy. I've already mentioned that. International expansion, already mentioned. You asked about keeping with fast-changing fashions. I've already mentioned we do 200 to 300 new styles in both Westside and Zudio every week, and that's how we keep up with trends. You spoke about Star Foods and grocery business future. As I said, it's a very exciting opportunity. It has been some time coming. It possibly could have been done much faster, but nevertheless, we are very positive about the business. Mr. Jaideep Bakshi, you spoke about e-commerce performance. It's about 6% of Westside revenues at the moment. And you asked about foreign earnings. It was 145 crores in FY25. Mr. Kaushik Shaukar, you asked about fresh stock in Zudio. I've already spoken. You asked about the largest size in Zudio. It's XL, but I sympathize with you and all people like you and me who are perhaps a bit on the larger size. There is the preference for buyers is always for the slim and medium sizes, and I also keep asking them when they will have a bigger size. So I sympathize with you. But XL, you can try our XL sizes. Plant visit, we can look at. We don't have any plant, but you obviously, unlike other shareholders, you can visit any of our stores at your convenience. Mr. Hariram Chaudhary, you asked how much CSR we do. It's about 12 crores a year. And we've put aside a substantial amount of money in the last 2 years because we have a project to put up a school, and we're collecting that money, and it will be hopefully utilized this year. You asked whether we're using AI. Yes, we are across many areas and in many different use cases. We're pursuing solar as well. Wherever we can, and in all new stores, we're looking to see whether we can have solar on the rooftop. You talked about IEPL. We had 86,000 shares transferred to the IEPF this year. We always try to see and help shareholders to convert their shares to DMAT wherever we can, so that they're able to get their dividends. Mr. Aspi Besania, you spoke about a physical meeting, already spoken about. You asked about making the company debt-free. We really have very little debt in the company. I think it's about 500 crores. And that's been stagnant for a long time, but we will really look at that. Ms. Lekha Shah had no questions. Ms. Vasudha Vikas Dakwe, you asked about the CapEx plan for 2 years. I said it's already 1,500 crores per year. You asked about the situation in Bangladesh. Yes, indeed, we have had some disruptions on our supply chain. Fortunately, we manufacture over 90% of our product in India, but a little bit does come from Bangladesh, and obviously we had some delays in the past 6 months. You asked about retail shops. So we have 459 shops in metros and 584 stores in non-metros. Obviously, this changes every day. Mr. Gautam Nandi, a roadmap for the company. I hope I've answered that. You asked about a bonus. I think last time we gave it was in 1997. I think the time to consider a bonus is really when our share price gets to a point where it makes sense to give a bonus. The board will always be mindful of the fact that shareholders would love to have a bonus, but I think it should be done at the right time. You asked about any new products in this year, and as I said, every week we bring out new products. Ms. Homayun Podehi, our apologies for you not having received an annual report. I'm sure Krupa will make sure that you do it next time. You asked about how many shops we own. Most of our shops are on leave and license. We have a few shops that we own, but most are on leave and license. You talked about Mohali, Chandigarh having different items. Well, we keep the same range in all our shops, but in some shops the turnover is faster, so some ranges disappear, and if you are very fast and they're not available, and sometimes when you go to another store, those styles are still available, so maybe it gives the impression that there is a different assortment there, which is not the case. You asked if Zara is our own brand. I already mentioned Zara is an financial investment in India with a JV with Inditex. Mr. Kejriwal, you asked about Zudio new stores in 25-26. I think I've already answered. It will remain roughly the same as we did last year. Lab-grown certificates, yes, we will start. There are limited options, and we've taken note of the simple packaging, and I think that's a very valid customer feedback that you're giving us. And we noted your suggestion on CSR. Ms. Celestine Mascarenhas, you asked about what we're doing with our subsidiaries. I think I've already answered that. You asked about our online business. It's 6% of our total. And you asked about logistics due to geopolitics. As about 90% of our supplies come from India, we're reasonably insulated from geopolitics, but sometimes fabrics are purchased and are imported, and then it can have an effect on our supply chain. Mr. Samrat Sarkar, you asked how many Samo this year. We will do about 10. You asked whether it's premium or luxury. We call it accessible luxury. You asked about growth over the next 5 years. As I mentioned, it will be aspiration is to do somewhere around 25, maybe 30%. The future of lab grown, it's still early days. We're working on it, but we are very excited about that category. Shobna Sudhir Mehta, you asked where are the Dubai stores? There's one in Lulu's Silicon Mall, and there's one in the Al Ghurair shopping mall. You asked when the last bonus was. It was in 1997. I think with that, I've hopefully answered all the shareholders' questions, but please don't hesitate. In case there are queries raised by you during the meeting which have remained unanswered, you may send your request in writing to the company, and we will email with emails, and we will respond. So on behalf of the entire board, I thank the members for attending the meeting. I also thank the directors for joining the meeting remotely. Kindly note the e-voting is now available for 15 minutes. In case you have not voted earlier, you're free to cast your vote. The directors and I will now wish to leave the meeting. Thank you very much once again. Stay safe. Thank you.